In the vast, frozen expanse of the Arctic, a curious rabbit named Rowan lived. Unlike most of his kind, Rowan had thick fur that protected him from the biting cold, allowing him to roam freely across the icy tundra. Rowan had a heart as warm as his fur, always ready to help anyone in need. One frostbitten afternoon, as the sun hung low on the horizon, Rowan hopped along the snow, his long ears perked up for any signs of trouble. Suddenly, he spotted a shell buried beneath a thin layer of frost. It was Ursula, an elderly turtle who had somehow found herself stranded in the harsh Arctic landscape. "Oh dear," murmured Rowan as he trotted over to Ursula, "what brings you to this desolate place?" Ursula raised her head slowly, her eyes reflecting years of wisdom and weariness. "I was trying to find new waters, but I seem to have lost my way," she croaked. Rowan's heart swelled with compassion. The Arctic was no place for a turtle, especially an elderly one like Ursula. "Don't worry," he said with a reassuring smile, "I'll help you get to where you need to go." Rowan gently nudged Ursula onto his back, his strong hind legs ready to take on the journey ahead. The snow crunched beneath Rowan's paws as he navigated through the blinding white landscape, his breath forming tiny clouds in the frigid air. Hours turned into days, and though the journey was arduous, Rowan never faltered. He made sure Ursula was warm and safe, finding little nooks to shelter them from the Arctic winds at night. Along the way, they encountered various Arctic creatures, a playful seal who offered them fish, a wise old owl who guided them past treacherous ice cliffs, and even a friendly polar bear who shared his den for a night. Each encounter reinforced Rowan's belief that kindness could be found even in the harshest of environments. Finally, after many days of travel, they reached the southern edge of the Arctic, where the ice began to melt and the water was no longer frozen. Ursula's eyes gleamed with gratitude as she slid off Rowan's back, dipping her flippers into the cold, flowing water. "Thank you, Rowan," she said, her voice filled with emotion, "you have saved my life." Rowan smiled, his eyes twinkling. "It was my pleasure, Ursula. Remember, no journey is too difficult when friends help each other." With that, Ursula swam away into the welcoming waters, while Rowan turned back, his heart full, ready for the next adventure that awaited him in the Arctic.